survive as long as you're with me. I will survive. I can weather the storm.
I started this journey in 2013. Late July of 2013, I felt a lump when I was taking my shower in my left breast. I called to schedule a mammogram. Scheduled my mammogram, had it done, and they saw something. So then they wanted me to have a breast biopsy. So after having the breast biopsy, got the results. My doctor called me, and she told me at that time, and this was around the 7th of August 2013, that I had breast cancer. And it was diagnosed as triple negative breast cancer. So this all took place in August of 2013. After being diagnosed with triple negative breast cancer, my doctor called me back in 2 weeks to discuss my treatment plan, and we decided, Melinda and I and my doctor decided that my best option was to have chemo, and after having chemo to have radiation. So I started first we did the lumpectomy. We did the lumpectomy, and this was done mid-August. Did a lumpectomy, and after having the first lumpectomy, she said that the area around where the cancer was, it was still a lot of cells, so that wouldn't take care of it. So I had a second lumpectomy done, and the results was the same. So then after the second lumpectomy I did, I had a mastectomy done. After mastectomy, they referred me to have chemo and radiation. I started my chemo November the 21st. I chose to start before Thanksgiving because I would be doing it every 2 weeks. So I want to do it before Thanksgiving, and I did. I started my chemotherapy, and it was done at all my treatment was done at Womack Medical Center here at Fort Bragg. Started chemo around the 21st of November, and did that for 3 months. Finished my chemo in February of 2014. After my chemotherapy was done, I had to also do radiation, and I started my radiation in May of 2014. Did it every day for 6 weeks, and after that, it was done. The plan, the treatments and the chemo and the radiation was all done after then. So it was started from November and finished up in mid-July with everything. I feel that my support system was very important. I don't know how I would have made it without them. Thank God for my family, my husband, my son, my daughter. They were all there. My sisters and brother and my mom, all of them was great support for me. Even my best friend, she was at every chemo treatment that I had to take. She was there for every one of them except for one, and the only reason she wasn't there for that one is because she was having some surgery done on that day. But other than that, she was there throughout the whole process. Thank God for my support system, but thank God for God, because had it not been for Him and had it not been for my faith getting me through this, it would have been, I couldn't have made it. Like I said, I thank God for my husband. He was there. He was He was my backbone. Many times when I couldn't do anything else, just needed someone to just lean on, he was there, and I thank God for that. I remember after having a treatment, being very, very sick, and nauseous and vomiting, and he was there. And matter of fact, Melinda was here that weekend, and she wasn't feeling too good, so he was running from one bathroom to the other to help us out. But thank God we made it through it. That's a good question to ask, because no one that I knew of in my family had breast cancer before I was diagnosed. But interesting to note is that me and my cousin, we both was diagnosed at the same time with the same type cancer. Hers was in her right side and mine was in my left side. So we went through. She didn't have to do the IV chemotherapy. She's on the regimen of the 5-year, the pill. But we did have radiation at the same time. Matter of fact, we had surgery around the same time. So it was something to go through that with someone else in the family at the same time, and we were the same age and everything. Well, I will say to them, take it one day at a time. It's gonna be, when you first find out, it's like, this can't be happening to me. You're gonna be afraid. You're gonna be nervous. You're not gonna have any answers, because you're gonna have a lot of questions, not many answers. But I believe that if you have a good support system, I believe that if you have faith in God, God will help you come through it. And there are so many avenues that you can that's out there to help you. There's the breast cancer research. There's teams and groups that you can call on upon if you don't have a support system personally. But there's so much out there that help you get through that. And to just be able to talk with someone that has went through this, I think is so encouraging to a new person that's been diagnosed with breast cancer, to be able to talk to someone that has already went through this, and they can give them some encouraging words, or give them some ideas or some things to expect what's going to be going on in their lives at that time, because it's going to be a great change for you, for your body, for your mind, for your spirit. But you're going to need someone to help you through it. Good question. um, I retired from nursing in 2012. So I just knew I was going to be able to travel and do this and do that. But God had a different plan. I was diagnosed in 2013. 2014, my husband was diagnosed with Lewy body dementia, and that took its toll. So at this point, I'm a caregiver to my husband, taking care of him because he was there for me when I needed him. So right now I'm taking care of my husband, and we're just taking it day by day, one day at a time, just leaning and depending on God to get us through this, because I don't know if you've dealt with anyone with dementia, but it's one of those diseases that's really so sad, when a person can't even remember who you are, can't remember their loved ones. And this is what Brenda is doing now, and I'm taking it day by day, and I'm enjoying him each day I get to be with him one more day. And I thank God for that. Thank God that he is the strength of my life. Thank God that I have him to depend on. Thank God I have him to lean on, because without him, I don't think I could be able to make it.
I can make